is RCT126 coming at you. Here we are. Now, you already saw this on one of my other vlogs on this channel, where we went to the Natural Bridge. Well, I returned again. So let's see if there's any differences to it. If you want to see the original video, you can look it up on my channel. I think it's on a playlist, so check that out. And we'll see if there's any differences in this visit. I don't know if there is. Maybe it'll be the same as last time. We'll find out, but stay tuned for that. As you can see, there's the hotel. There's a hotel over there with the there's like the entrance to the park. So we'll get to see it very soon. While we're waiting for the visitor center to open, we're taking a little look at the tunnel that leads to where the hotel is. Just for the fun of it, just to kill some time while waiting. Look at this. This is something, you can only get here first, ladies and gentlemen. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, good acoustics. Oh, you really get an echo effect in here. Listen to this. Woo. Woo.
Well, some time has passed and we have to do some catching up. But we're in a tunnel that connects the Natural Bridge Visitor Center area to the Natural Bridge Hotel.
Nice echo effect here.
Lovely echo effect. We'll be
right here.
We'll be looking at going to the Natural Bridge here in just a minute. We'll catch you up on all that happened yesterday last evening. When we leave here and on our drive to Gavin.
As you can see, I just want to take another look because it really gets a good echo effect in here. You get like a woo, 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 kind of effect in it. This is a very neat tunnel, I'll give it that. Really gets a nice echo. Alright, now just walking up to where the hotel is. The hotel. There's a hotel up there. Kind of reminds me of like the Haunted Mansion in Disneyland that I see on the pictures. Sort of. I mean, of course that's dirty looking, but compared to this, but actually it reminds me of our hometown township building, though. On one side. If you can read this, you can pause it if you like. I'm trying to go as slow as I can. You're now sort of above where the hotel is. You get a look at where we were down there at the state park entrance. Oh, now we're heading to go see the Natural Bridge itself. So, We're gonna go down these stairs over here. There we go. Going down. Now that's not the bridge. I mean, if you watch my other video on this, you already know that's not the bridge, but the revisit to the National Bridge. Now, if you see my other video, I guess you don't have to watch this. I'm just showing my experience. We'll come right back when we get to the bridge. You experience nature here. No? You really look at the beauty of nature on your way to the bridge. And the water crashing over the rocks there. I had to say, some of these paths are very steep. You have to really watch your footing when you're going on this. I wonder how this looks when it's raining hard around here.
Picture and get out of here.
Now look at this waterfall, little water trickle here. Yeah, we're getting close now. According to this sign, it's this way. This is called an unnatural bridge. Man-made. And here we are approaching the natural bridge itself. I know it doesn't do difference to you have to be here to see its magnificence.
This is my favorite part of Natural Bridge.
I mean, video doesn't do it justice. You have to be here to witness this. Something like.
You know, I'm gonna get a video on my own.
This is, but it's magnificent when you look at it.
Oh, good.
Look at
I want to
that.
get a video of this.
And then we'll see that George Washington's initials coming up very soon. We'll see that again.
Here, let's just get like an angle view of it.
Look at that.
That is.
I'll get just about under it. Almost.
You just feel like getting closer.
I mean, from the viewpoint, it doesn't look very spectacular when you look at it from what you see on the screen. But if you're here, it's wondering.
You're literally going.
Be amazed by this whole thing. Really.
Really?
We're coming up to George Washington's initials in a little bit here.
This is gonna be a quick shot.
I gotta find it though. It's over here somewhere. Well, stay tuned for that.
That's nice.
It's hard to make out because it's a shade in there, but right there.
I bet they put these fences here because people walked into the creek.
Now I can't. It's getting blurred. I know. Oh, there we go. We're getting a clear picture. Right there.
Yeah.
I don't know if my camera can pick it up, but that's George Washington's initials. GW. Right there. George Washington, our founding president, the first graffitier, you might say. There's George Washington's initials. Carved right in the stone. It was hard to find, but it's there. George Washington's initials carved on the rock. Here's initials I don't know who they belong to. Anyone knows out there? Well, you can't make comments on my channel, sorry.
It could be anybody.
Yeah, it could be anybody. But that's more noticeable than George Washington's initials over there. Okay, as you can see, I'm right under it.
We'll find it.
What about the rocks are natural? The arc is natural.
Here we are on the opposite side. I don't know if I can get in far enough, but there's a fence there up top. That's where you would drive over it. I'm trying to find the fence here.
Last time we came.
Oh, there it is. See, right there? We would drive over it. We were driving over that, but we couldn't notice it. Right above there, cars are going over it as we speak.
Yeah, yes, because it's going to deteriorate.
You can get like a real neck. Let me tell you, you can get a real neck pain from trying to look at this thing. That's how big it is. Here's some more creeks. Nice babbling brook. And let me tell you, this is how the natural bridge was carved, from years of water erosion, from millennia.
Cedar Creek.
This is what carved it. This is what carved the natural bridge all those years. Sort of like the Grand Canyon, how it was carved. Yeah. Same way.
Wow.
Now that bridge is so big, it will take a long time for it to have to erode again. You would have to have flood, like Noah's flood, in order for that thing to get more eroded. I wonder if it's destined to someday collapse in the future or not, or... I mean, I don't think there's any chance of it eroding anymore. I mean, the only way it can get wet is by rain. This is Cedar Creek.
Yeah.
By the way. Here you can really enjoy nature at its finest if you come here. Very nice. We are now approaching what's called the Manaukin Indian Living History Exhibit. It's temporarily closed though, sadly. But it was open the last time we were here. So, if you want to go back to that video, you can see what was going on then. But we can see the outside of it though. So if you want to see this in action, go back to my previous video. See, this is what I mean by changes. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're fixing it up or something. So, look at that last video of my last visit here. Then you can see what it was like in action. Now this is a man-made bridge to go across this creek. Just to remind you people, in case I didn't say it before, this is the Natural Bridge State Park in Virginia. So, if you're ever in Virginia and you have the time, come to this place. It's worth it. It's worth the see. Here we come to another man-made bridge that takes us to a cave, a little cave area. Let's go check out the cave over here.
Xenomorph, yeah.
Here we are in this cave. I guess we can't go any further.
Stop sensitive area. Oh man. You can't go in to look for salamanders.
No, bird and bat food.
Look at that.
It's a saltpeter thing.
See, we can't go in any further.
Cheese salamanders living here, which the name is appropriate.
Yeah.
Looking in the trap.
Too bad we don't have a flashlight.
If it was wet and it was at night, I bet you if you came in here, there'd be cheese salamanders, but not in the middle of the day.
It's too bad we don't have a flashlight. At least to shine in that dark area. Just to see how
It's
far.
like it's well worn, like people have been down in there a lot.
That's probably why they did this.
Yeah.
Very neat crevice though. Turns out that sign there is probably meant for these rocks here. So let's see how far in I can go. I mean, I'm not going in the dark. It's really dark under there. Look at this. Whew. So we are now here, what's now called the Lost River. They call it that because you can hear the river flowing, but you can't really see it because it's dark. Listen carefully. Can you hear it? Somewhere in there is water, but we can't see it. It's like the ghost river, you might say. Very neat. We are now approaching what's known as Lace Falls here at the state park. They call it Lace Falls because it looks like made of lace.
We're at Lace Falls now. We have the Cedar Creek Trail.
Right over there.
We look down at
The way it cascades down the side, it makes it look like it's made of lace.
beautiful scene here. All the rocks so well worn for the reason.
Look at this. You can see the beginning of the falls at the top over there. And then it comes down in the lace form. Look at that. Ain't that amazing, everybody? I'm telling you, you have to be here to experience this, though. Video doesn't do it justice. I can only give you what I can see, but you have to be here in order to splendor it. Problem is, if it rains hard around here at the time, it won't look as like it does now. Keep that in mind. Goes down there. This is where the trail ends on this one, or the pathway that leads to here. Then we'll be heading back to where we started eventually. Keep my eyes open. Maybe there's something I missed on the way. Well, I'll let you know if I do. If not, we'll probably be back at the gift shop or something at that time. So we'll stay tuned for that. There's a little millipede or centipede or something here, crawling around. We just saw a crowd look at it. Very neat. Here's a little moment of soothing waterfall babbling. Take a moment to reflect. I decided to come down to look at close up of a creek. And if you look carefully, I just noticed maybe they're tadpoles or something in the water there. I think they are. Eventually become frogs maybe, or maybe they're minnows. I can't tell from this way. Oh, look at that. This is real Virginia water. A lot of people have the same idea, just to come and take a look at the water. Crowd is starting to come this way now. We're now approaching again back to the natural bridge from the opposite way. It's really splendid to look at. I swear you have to come here to view this. For a video doesn't do it justice. You have to really see it with your own eyes. Come and look. Once again, there's George Washington's initials. If you can make it out.
They're interesting.
There's a snake down there. There's like a lot of snakes over here.
That's a water snake.
It is.
Those are water snakes.
More natural than I can make it in Minecraft.
Right here, there's a whole cancer of bees. Look at that. Oh, bees. Too bad I don't know if the queen's in there.